Hello, hello, hello. It is Mr. Danny Rudy here back to give you a quick update. I did a live stream last night during the final presidential debate and kind of wanted to go over some findings. There was some polling released. Basically, my main takeaways from the debate, and I kind of said this throughout if you joined me for that, was that one, there was no big bombshell moment on either side. Number two, the debate was overall better. I think both candidates performed better. Trump didn't interrupt, which made him come across a little better. Biden was able to be a little bit more coherent when he wasn't interrupted. He didn't get rattled in that way. But I thought overall it really wasn't going to change very many people's opinions. So it was like they both did better, but nothing really major. According to some polling that we have today, switch scenes here, that is not to my own horn, but exactly what happened. I felt pretty good about my assessment after seeing these numbers. Basically, this is how likely are you to vote for each. Technically, Biden went down by 1/10 of a point. No big deal. Who do you think is likely to win? Both candidates up by 1/10 of a point. Really, if you look down here, so Trump is, this is pre-debate. And to be honest, either way, none of this moved very much at all as anticipated. Here were the marks on the actual debate. Let me make sure that's in a good spot on screen. Again, Trump did a lot better here. I think he was in the high 30s, maybe low 40s last time. He did better. Biden did better. Policies were still about the same. But overall, both candidates clearly improved. Gained or lost support. Nothing major here. I'm not going to spend much time on it. And surprise, surprise, the unfavorable marks for Trump went down by 1%. The unfavorable marks from Biden went down by 1%. And their favorable numbers both went up by 2 points. So essentially everything that we found here stayed right within the realm of what we thought was going to happen. And they even kind of said here, Trump didn't get any more unpopular, but it didn't start a comeback. There was no major thing. This was Biden's to lose. So in total, it was kind of good for Biden, just in that the status quo didn't change, and status quo is in favor of Biden. Lastly, I did produce a little tiny tier list. This is all of the states and where they are at. To go over a few key ones, the biggest three are right here at the beginning: Arizona, Florida, and North Carolina. These are three that we should know on election night. And if Biden wins any of these three, he's very extremely likely to win. If he wins two of the three, he is a lock to win. If Trump sweeps all three, we're probably closer to a 50-50 race. So we should know all three of these right on election night. So those will be the big key markers that we're going to look for. Michigan, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, very unlikely to know on election night. They also have some important Senate races, especially in Michigan. That's kind of why those are up there, and these are key states that kind of carried Trump through the first one, so we'll have to see initial results, but likely not going to see a lot there. Colorado, Georgia, Maine, Nevada, Ohio, and Texas all are kind of in play. Texas is probably generous at an A tier. It's probably closer to B. It's very unlikely that that Biden wins it, but if it did, it'd be kind of a landslide sort of thing. Down here, Alaska for the memes. Don't sleep on Alaska. Of course, Iowa's in there. Montana has a very important Senate race that's actually very highly contended right now. I can jump over and show some of the latest polls. Some just came out on that. And then some group of states down here, and then a big chunk of them that really don't matter that much because, California, New York, they're pretty much locked in. So lastly, if we go over to the latest polls of today, I was looking through. There was a couple that caught my eye. I'm going to filter this down to just kind of highly rated polls because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. So this is Montana. This is Trump +6, which is important for the Senate race. Biden is not expected to win Montana, but you like to see that there's usually down ballot kind of things. Like if people are voting for Trump, they're typically voting for other Republicans. Out of Pennsylvania here, this is Biden +7, obviously very good for him, +9 in Michigan, and +4 in North Carolina. Again, North Carolina is one of those kill shot states that if he wins that, and we should know on election night, that'd be a very big deal. The U.S. Senate, again, for Iowa, Greenfield +3. One kind of recently showed Ernst +6, I believe. So this has been bouncing back and forth. This is, I think, about as tight as a race as you're going to get. Again, the Senate, North Carolina, kind of coinciding right with the Biden +4. We have Cunningham +5. Again, those down ballot effects are pretty much in play. And then Peters +6. This is actually a little bit lower, so this race might be tightening just a little bit. We're going to have to see. And then Montana, again, close, but a governor race. Again, all these down ballot things kind of have trickle-down effects. So you want to keep an eye out for a lot of those. I don't think there was anything huge. I mean, yesterday you had one out of Iowa where things were even. As you can see, there's been a lot of polling recently. Monmouth actually crushed Iowa here. I think I went over this maybe in a prior video, but it's probably going to be 3-1. Axne, Hart, and Finkenauer all probably winning. Feenstra also probably winning. Some things show it a little closer, but I mean, things bounce between 3 to 6. That's probably kind of on the high end, and you can see the other three bounce between 14, 13, 14, 9, 6, 8. I mean, they're smaller sample sizes, and these are registered voters, so these are probably a little better, but, we'll wait and see. Depends on how they weight. People have voted early as well. So that's a real quick update. Just wanted to check in with the debate last night. A lot of people were keeping an eye on that. So that's everything for today. As you keep in mind, please sign up in whatever way that you can. Oh no, I have some sort of internet screen behind me. Let me go ahead and go to this one. Yeah, we're still working out the kinks, but we will have things ready for election night, which again will be November 3rd. We're going to start, I don't know what the start time is, but if you check Facebook or just, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do to kind of get those updates, and you'll stay in tune. So thanks a bunch, and I will check you all later.